G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here. We are back with some more Battle Brothers. Going to start another new campaign. I actually like the tutorial mission because it gives you, that mission to do right at the very start, whereas a new company doesn't actually give you that. But I think I'll do a new company this time. What the hell? Okay. How about we become the Raven Brothers? And I don't know, I don't care about map seeds, whatever. I've been playing on Iron Man, like every time I die I just start again, so might as well make it official. Huzzah! We are the the Raven Brothers. Actually, I wish there was somewhere on the screen fairly prominent that it actually told you what your company name was. Like, I can't find... Like, I can see here that I was with the company from the very beginning, but I can't actually see the name of the company anywhere, and I don't remember seeing it on any other screen. It just bothers me a little bit that you just can't get that. Okay, so Torsten the Older. I would have thought it was the Elder, but anyway, he is a survivor and Spartan. Very nice. We have Wenzel, 61 melee skill. Very, very nice. And he is swift. And then Balin the Younger. Maybe they're related. Torsten and Balin. Who knows? And he is also a survivor. So those brothers are survivors. One's Spartan and one isn't, though. We're going to assume they're brothers, and we're going to put Balin in the back line there. 52 on range skill. Quite nice. Quite nice. And 2 stars. Okay, let's have a quick glance at our map. Not that it really means all that much to me, but I like the little cluster around here of things. Sandfels, Krakenland, Himmelstad, Fursberg, blah blah blah. So we're going to head down to Krakenland. What a name, Krakenland. G'day, Conman. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, maybe he's left already because it only shows one viewer. We'll see. Anyway, what are we going to do in town? There's a 1 skull mission there ready to go, but we're going to need more people. Ideally. Early morning, is it? So, killer on the run? No thank you. Rat catcher. Yeah, I actually don't mind rat catchers. They seem to be quite good. Quick reflexes. Yes. We could get someone from a militia background. They cost 500, but I don't know. Beggar? No thank you. Oh, definitely not going to get Sir Liebrecht. We could afford him, but then we could not do anything else. 593 just to try him out. Fisherman. Erling. Bastard. Is that a dog? That is a dog. No? I don't know. That... Very expensive for a bastard. And we've got a tailor. And we got the beggar. So I think the one that I'm really interested in at the moment is Robert here. And Oswald, the rat catcher. So we'll take Oswald first. Have a look at him. He has 49 melee and 34. Neither of those are all that great. Bit of a disappointment, really. What about Robert? He's at least... War is a hungry beast. When you got proper training, using the outfit couldn't depend on the man next to him, drove to find him something better. Okay, so let's hire him. You better be good, because we've just paid 500 for you. So let's have a look. 57, that's nice, and really good prospects there for range defense, and really good prospects for resolve. I'm actually quite happy I got you now. Health's not bad. Initiative's not much to write home about, but put you over there. I'm probably going to end up giving Oswald a bow. Not because his range skill is all that great, but mostly because his melee skill isn't that great. Although, I could just put him in the front rank and let him die in the next battle. I don't like doing that. It's not the way I really like to play, though. Yes, Conman, that is exactly why I bought this game, because it was on special on Steam. And I am probably going to splurge soon and buy the DLCs for it, because I very much enjoy it. It is a very enjoyable game. For me, this game is what I sort of wanted what's it called? Hang on. This is what I sort of wanted Mount & Blade Warband to be, in a way. I wanted the combat to be a bit more tactical. Just the whole feel of it. Mount & Blade Warband for me is just... The combat is too fast. I can't react to it quick enough. I don't swing the swords very well, and the bows I find are very hard to shoot in real time. But this is a more fun environment for me to do the whole build up a warband and go adventure sort of game. The only thing that I wish you had in this game, and maybe you get it with one of the DLCs, I don't know, is that technically you're not one of these people. You're just this captain who stands on the side and directs everything but never actually gets involved in the combat, and that just seems weird to me. I would like it to be a bit more like a standard RPG where you are actually one of the members of the party. And maybe there's a mechanic that you can't actually die when you get knocked, when you get majorly injured or something instead, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, that was the thing that, first off, that really sort of confused me about the game, was the fact that you aren't actually any of these characters. I mean, you can name one of them after yourself, you can rename them and make that one you, but if they then die, you have to go and find someone else to rename, and it all gets a little bit weird. But apart from that, I absolutely adore this game. This is really my sort of thing. I'm going to take that shield because it's cheap. I'm going to take... I don't know why I'm worrying about price here when I've got all this money, but I don't want to spend too much. Let's take another leather tunic because that's cheap as well. Provides a bit of... There's not really any decent melee weapons, is there? Is there there's a bar... Okay. I know this is pure vanity, but there's a barber in town. No, not harbour. Barber. Thank you. So we're all getting my mutton chops. That's to be a member of the Battle Ravens or Raven Brothers or whatever we've called ourselves. I can't remember now. You have to wear your you have to wear the correct facial hair to be a member of this group. So that's done. And any new recruits, next time they see a barber, they've got to make sure they get their hair done right, or their facial hair done right. Okay, I'm really disappointed that I don't have anything decent for my rat catcher. I can't even, I mean, the best I can do is give him a spared. Where did that dagger just go? That just threw away a dagger. It just disappeared completely. Whatever I just did. I have noticed a few little buggy things like that, but mostly it's when I've loaded some mods in the game. Was it the inventory filter, was it? Ah, there we go. Yes, thank you for that. Okay. So, technically, I can give Oswald that, and he's at least marginally survivable. Okay. Let's see what this mission is. Okay, so a loot has been stolen by the looks of it. Oh no, an idol of fertility. Okay, so 60 crowns and 230. Okay. Let's go and have a look. Over this way. Let's go straight north first. More than likely, he's going to have turned north here because there's really nowhere for him to go over that way. Oh no, he's gone south. Ugh, messy. This is a weird mechanic how you can go. Oh my god, 7 thieves? There's no way we can handle 7 thieves. Well, maybe we can. Let's try it. They're probably all very poorly outfitted. Just as we are. To arms! Many brigands and thugs. This could be a very short playthrough. Ooh. Don't like the pitchfork. That's a club. Flail and shield. Short sword and buckler. Flail. And a cleaver. Nobody is unarmored. I think my best bet is to try and get up here and get at least on similar ground to most of them. Crossbowman can't hit anything at the moment. Problem is I don't want to get too close with the crossbowman because someone will come in and try and hit him. Really not very good terrain at all. Might have been better to back off and at least keep us on level ground. Probably would have worked well because they wouldn't have had... they don't have any archers. Okay. ridiculous miss there. We are not going to survive this, I don't think. Damn it, it's going to hit my own guy. Now I can do the round swing. Not exactly how I wanted to have that start. Maybe I can't do the round swing. This is... yeah, we are screwed. Nope, don't have enough movement. No, there are no healers. Well, there's a mod that you can download that gives you lots of different character types, but basically in this, you're all just warriors. You can come across necromancers and undead and things like that, but you don't have any magic in this world, at least not in this standard version of the game. The only thing that you can do to heal during a battle that I'm aware of is there is an ability to bandage if you're bleeding, but it only helps if you've actually got the bleed if you're actually suffering from the bleeding affliction. I had to take the chance. I had to try and get away there because no matter what I do, just time to take as many down with me as I can. I should not have taken this fight. I should have backed off and got more bodies in my party. Why can I attack? I can attack. Yeah, I'm dead. Gonna say, hurry up and finish it. 3 of us were decapitated. That bloody cleaver. Okay. So, the Raven Brothers was not a very auspicious name. Let's go back to this tutorial, because as I said at the start, I much prefer that. Let's pick a different group. I don't want to be the mermaids. I mean, the dragon thing's alright. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Boar's head. Let's do Wolf Brothers. Okay. Not going to complain about that. Any hit's a good hit. Yeah, run away, Hogarth. I'll get you later, don't you worry. And now I'm so beaten up I can't use the damn skill that I wanted to use. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. I thought I'll charge in and I'll use the big swing that I've got. And then it didn't work that way. Well, almost didn't make it out with all three. I'm not going to complain about that loot because you end up with almost nothing. I've convinced him. Downloading the game already. Well, there you go. It is hard. I'll give you. You know, make sure you're prepared for it. It is not the easiest game around, and I don't confess to be any sort of expert player. I mean, I've only been playing it for a few days. Okay, we're gonna go after Hogarth as soon as we get some gear and get a few things organised. So, what have we got here? Some fairly cheap bows. Arrows are a bit expensive though. Oh, and actually no, they're not. They're good. I'll get a pile of them. Cheap hatchet. There's a couple of cheap hatchets there. Wish I could afford the hand axe. Well, I can, but I'm not going to splurge on it. What have we got in the way of bodies? Ooh, is that a lumberjack? Very expensive though. We've got a butcher. Very tempted to take the butcher. Ooh, poacher, bowyer for $9.50. I'm hiring you. What else? We've got a wild man. Got a daytaler. And then another lumberjack. The lumberjacks are too expensive. Wild man's nice and cheap, as is the daytaler. But I think I want the butcher as well. So let's have a look. Good. Olaf the bowyer has got a decent bow. He doesn't have the wonky one. Oh, it's a hunting bow. Oh my god, that is even better. That is better than the standard bow that you get. Tempted to give that to Rabban the Older. And nothing great as far as stats, but health is got 2 stars on it, as has fatigue, and I like to level those up, so that's really good. We need to give you some better armor at some point. Now, Ragnar the Butcher, 53. That's a nice starting stat there. 1 star on that for 57. Yeah, I think we can work with that. Let's just spread that out a little bit. Okay, what gear can we buy to improve you two guys? There's a Fletcher in town too. So, I'm going to splurge on a shield for the butcher, and I'm going to splurge on almost broken hatchet. We're going to sell the woodcutter's axe. So let's just make sure the... Oh, hang on, and I need... There we go. So it's not the best armor, but it's better than nothing. It's better than you've got. Not by a huge amount. I'll give you that. We'll keep that though. We'll make that this guy's backup weapon for now. Right, so our front line have all got shields. Back line have got their bows and backup weapons. You need better armor. And then we'll sell those 2 aprons. Okay, they're not really worth much. And then we need a couple of hats. So let's get that for the bow. And yeah, nothing all that good for the... Tempting to buy that, but I got no arrows to go with it, do I? No quiver. But it's cheap, so I'll buy it now. Sort of tempting to buy the hatchets while they're cheap too. Tend to like them as weapons. But for now, let's put these hats on. Okay, so the mission's going to tell us that we need to go to another nearby city, so we need to go here. Hopefully, we'll have some better gear and at least one more person that we can hire. Yeah. Tell me stuff I already know. Okie dokie. Marketplace. Damn it, you've got bolts but no quivers. Take that though. And we'll take that, thank you very much. Needs to be repaired, but that, I believe, is even better than the armour that the other guys have got. So our butcher is going to have the best armour we've got available at the moment. He's just got to repair it, and we'll mark that to be repaired as well, and we'll give him a good cap. So this butcher is going to survive. Come rain, hail, shine, whatever. Frankly, that bow is too good a price not to take that as well. And that's about it. I don't need food. No, I won't worry about that yet. But that is a good price for that goat's cheese. I need to get someone else, really, don't I? I need someone. What am I doing? Come out of there, go into here. So, we have a farmhand. We have a caravan hand. Another good fighter. A brawler. A miller. A deserter. And a servant. Let's take the miller and hope we don't regret it. Yeah, we're not going to regret that. If we can find a quiver for you, you will be useful to us. So we'll actually give you one of those bows. Oops. But our problem now, and we'll buy you a hat. Something simple like that. Ah, damn it, I should have bought that one because it was cheaper, even though it has to be repaired. That's okay. Give you that hat, but at the moment you're not much good to us because we... Damn it, no bows. No Fletchers. Oh, there's a Fletcher at the other town, that's right. There was a Fletcher here. Wasn't there? Or was that the other playthrough? Please let there be a Fletcher there that I can just spend 50 gold on and buy another quiver. That's all I want. It's, you know, not asking much really, is it? Yes! There was a Fletcher, and it's only 45 gold. Thank God for that. Normally it's only 35, but he's charging us an arm and a leg. That's okay. I'm going to be buying javelins eventually, but I want to save a little bit of money at the moment. Okay, and you can take that. So let's see. You've got all of your gear. You've got all of yours. You've got all of yours. You're good. You're good. You're okay. I don't like spears, but we will swap that out for something else once we kill Hogard the Weasel. And we shall just camp until dawn, because we're not going to go in and attack him at night. A brigand poacher and a few thugs. Poacher, thug, and Hogard is off the edge of the map somewhere for some unknown reason. Right, so this is going to be a problem because their archer is going to try and get up there because it's high ground and it gives him an advantage. But I don't think I want to charge forward to try and grab that. Which of these guys is it? It's better to kill this guy, take out this guy first because he doesn't have any head armor. And I think for now I'm going to just wait. Here comes Hogard the Weasel. Okay, so their archer is... No, he's just unlucky, I guess, like us. Good, that's very good. Because he's taken that high ground now, it means the archer can't take it. And that's a good thing. We should have done a headshot with that. Okay. But I'm still going to shoot him. And he's up on that high ground, which probably means that the archer will take the high ground before too long. I'm not going to engage with him. I'm going to wait and see what Hogard does. Going up there. Okay, so you're half dead. Ooh, only a 5% hit chance up there, eh? I'll move you there though, I can take a quick shot at that thug. meant to do quick shots again, didn't I? I keep forgetting. Here comes Hogarth. Let's teach him the error of his ways. Well, like that. He is the best thing to shoot at the moment. There we go. That's strange. I don't find early in the game that brigand poachers normally do quick shots like that. They always just seem to do aimed shots. I mean, I love the quick shots. More chances to do damage. Yeah, let's do the spear wall again. Yes! Twice! You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Okay. Finish that guy off. Finish that guy off. And then... because you're not wearing a helmet, can we stun you? No, we can't. And archers aren't going to do much good now, so I'm going to try and get the archers into position to take out that archer. So let's swing these guys wide. He missed. Now this archer, if he comes here, can do a quick shot over the shoulder and kill Hogarth. That's good. And now let's all just charge after the archer. So annoying that I missed. Do I have enough? No. Wonderful. We have you surrounded. Yeah, not much chance of hitting. I'll hold that. Ooh! That was brutal. I am very disappointed with that. I mean, he had the high ground, sure, but you don't expect an archer can't hit him from there. It's out of there. Frisso the Blade. That was the butcher, wasn't it? So disappointing. Oh well, we survived though. Time to get paid. And let's see. Patched mail shirt. No, that was one of our... That Frisso the Blade was one of our original guys. That's not fair. How disappointing. Okay. Well, those things happen. Got another bow out of that, so let's swap that out. Set can I not set those to be repaired? Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way, that's why. No one got levels and just light injuries. Okay. Our 400 crowns. Okay, is there anyone else we can take? So there was a lumberjack here, 2 lumberjack, that's right, a wild man, and a day teller. Let's get the day teller. Let's see what he's like. Pretty average, really. Okay. And do we want the wild man? Yeah, I think we do. He's not, like, certainly not a great archer, but put him in the middle of the lineup so that no one comes after him and giving him a dagger. Over time, we might be able to make him a decent archer. So we'll do that and we'll see how we go. Was there anything worth buying here? Let's have a look. Nope. Do I need supplies? I need tools, but those tools are expensive. We've got 3 days worth of food, so that will be fine. We've got plenty of ammunition, and we've got enough money at the moment to pay for 9 days. And there's no missions in the town. So, let's go to Sondheim here and see if there's any missions available. If not, we'll go to Hochberg, or however it is pronounced. Do I read books? I've just actually moved house and in the process downsized. I'm down to 2 40-litre tubs of books, and the rest are all ebooks. At one point, I probably had about 300 novels, mostly fantasy and sci-fi, of course. So, yeah, I do read a bit. That's an interesting question. I love the original Dune. Love it. Best book. Not best book, but it is a really good book. And maybe I should try again, but, you know, I first read Dune about 30 years ago, and I started to read the next one in the series. And it was just so different from the original Dune. It was very political, it was very, I don't know, it seemed a lot slower paced to me than the original Dune, and I couldn't get into it. I got half a dozen chapters in and went, no, I can't read this, and I never tried since. But I've reread Dune, 5-10 times, I don't know, I've read it a lot, but I've just never gone back and read any more of the series, and I probably should give it another try. I should give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh, man, I wish I could afford Halma. but I can't afford him. Okay, Dune films. Are you talking the film in the late 80s or early 90s, whatever it was, or are you talking the 2008 Dune film? There was an original Dune film that had Patrick Stewart as Gurney Halleck in it, and it has been remastered a couple of times, the entire movie. Actually, the guy from Twin Peaks plays Paul Muad'Dib. Sting, the singer, from the band Police, he plays Fade Ratha Harkonnen. God, I'm surprised I'm remembering all of these names. So if that's the movie that you're seeing, it's a damn good movie. Yes, you can look at it these days and go, this really looks like it was made in the 80s or 90s or whatever. It really looks, some of the production quality isn't that great. It's not the CGI that you expect today, but I love it. It's a really good movie. Very long though, but very, very good. But then there was a remake of Dune, either as a movie or it was a mini-series, maybe 10 or so years ago. And I think there's talk of doing it again now. I think there's a new Dune being worked on, like a third version of it. But I still think the original, and it's by, I can't think of his first name, but De Laurentiis. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I loved Dune. It was very, very good. Okay, I'm not going to buy any of these guys because I can't afford it. Get rid of those because they're junk. Ooh, but they're cheap. The bow's not, but the quivers are. Yeah, screw it, just buy them. And there is a mission here, so let's see what this mission is. Guildmaster, real simple, contracted to deliver some particular cargo. What does it pay? 540 crowns. Yep. Oh, good. Escort a caravan. These are always dead easy. Love them. Escort missions. Nothing better. Okay, let's give all of these guys with bows a second quiver of arrows in case they need it. Oh, hang on. We've got a spare bow. Let's actually use bows for everybody. That works even better. And then we've got a crossbow spare that we can use some other time. Well, there are differences between the 1984 film and the book. Not huge ones. They did a pretty good job. But there are, it ends very differently from the book. That's the only problem I've got is the ending of it. But I won't spoil the ending for you, but I'll just say the ending is a little bit weird. So anyway, let's get this caravan. Destination. Okay, what ambition do we want to pick? Forging alloys first, I think. Yeah, definitely quite the collection. I mean, I don't know. It might not have been quite 300, but it was definitely... If it wasn't 200, it was very close to it. But I think it was more than 200, but it probably wasn't 300, but it was close. I mean, and I threw most of them out like 4 or 5 years ago and converted a lot of them to ebooks. I'd love to get a dog here as well, but I shan't. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, no, he's a deserter, but he is an archer. I've got 4 archers already, though. Do I want another one? That's the problem. I do want another one. But there's a Houndmaster too. I'm going to take the Houndmaster. And there's another deserter here. Man, this place is full of deserters. Take the Houndmaster. And he's not that great at anything. Damn it. Can we find him a cheap weapon? Cheap bundle of javelins. And a cheapish axe. Oh my god, a quiver of arrows is only 27. I've got to stop doing this. I keep finding things that are cheap and just buying them. What armor did it... Oh, you got a rugged surcoat already. That's good. Let's give you that. Who's our best in the front line for missiles? You are. You can have that and that. And you can have a second bunch of arrows. I still haven't got better armor for you. I knew there was something I needed to do as far as getting some better armor. Let's take that. Because I'm not going to use it and I need the money, I'm going to sell those and I'm going to sell that beer because we won that. Oh, and I've got that cloth rolls that I didn't even realise I had. Sell that too. Okay, that's a bit better money now. Good. Let's see. Yeah. You can have that. And I need headgear for 2. Preferably something decent for one of them. What do we got? Oh, yes, absolute crap headgear. Well, I guess we just take what we can get. And frontline guys look better with the girly winged hats, straw hats, whatever they are. And those leather wraps. Get some for cheap. And we can't do any missions here. I hate when you get sent to places that you can't do missions. Or contracts. It's only a 1-star mission, but it's going to be something about the fact that someone's terrifying the villagers. So it's either going to be... Well, hopefully this early stage in the game, it's going to be bandits. Caravan hand for 380. Nope, not going to spend the money. What am I doing? I want to do that. See what that mission's all about. Oh, grave robbing. I hate those missions. Not interested. I'm not doing it. Oh, we are super low on food. We need food. What do you got? What do you got? Something... Oh my god, even the bread's dear. And it's bread or smoked ham. For the price, the smoked ham is the better option because it lasts longer. Yeah, keep it in mind. That's fine. Okay, that's the bottom of the map there. Wow. Let's go here. some decent missions. Get some gold. Another couple of easy cakewalk caravans would be nice. Single pips. Who needed... we all need to get the right beard going. There we go. Go. They've all got the right things. So they're doing public executions at the moment. Food and drink will be abundant. Yeah, not cheap though. And really, if this is what you call abundant, I'm very disappointed. What's this? Find the relic. Okay. 460 crowns? Yep, okay. Oh, Coven of the Ancient. Does that mean it's going to be... bloody skeletons? Better not be. We're not going to know until we get... God damn it. The finger bone of Sir Geralt was easy enough to find, but as you prepare to go and grab the townsfolk's relic, you spy a shiny ancient sword adorning a tall and ominous statue of a man. Your first thought is to send a mercenary to go and grab it, but then you wonder what in all the hells it is doing here. Perhaps the Wolf Brother should stick to what it was tasked to do. Okay, I haven't seen this mission before, but that I don't know what would have happened. I'm sure there's a random chance that things would have been good. Thugs and raiders. Thugs are going to be easy. The raiders are going to be hard. We're in this for a good time, not a long time. Let's do it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look great, but... Can I reach them? I can reach them with my bow from here. But he's behind a shrub. Wouldn't you damn well know it? He's got fairly light armor, but I can't hit him. He's got heavy armor, head and chest. He's got light-ish armor. He's got almost no armor on. And he's heavy-ish, and he's lightish. I think... I'll go for that guy. Oh! Oh! I think that must have been a crit, because... it doesn't tell me the information really that I want to see there, but I'm pretty sure to have killed him with one shot like that, it must have been a crit. It must have hit him in the head and critted to kill him. I think that's the way that works. Which is why aiming for this guy, because he doesn't have a helmet on, is probably a good idea. But unfortunately, I've got crap chance to hit anyone but this guy. And he's got a shield, which blocked the shot. Okay, he's come forward. 20%. Only 5% chance to hit like that. That's bizarre. 14. I can't hit that one. I can't hit him. And aiming for that. Oh, no, that guy's got armor. I should have aimed for this one. Okay, let's use these spears. This guy is lightly armored in the body, so let's spear like that. Well, I'll hit him in the head though, because it did damage to his head armor. And that one missed. Okay, they're coming down to this bottom part here, so I'm going to move this guy in. Is it worthwhile? Where? Yeah, look, let's take the chance. Oh, actually, go for the knockout, because that's going to target his head, which is lightly armored anyway. Yeah. Go there. There we go. And then you can get in there. And you're going to try and take out his shield. That's what I like to see. There we go. Okay. One shield down. Now, let's switch to your spear and get in there. You won't be able to attack this round, but... Oh, yeah, and that was what that guy there was waiting for. Okay, what have we got? You're completely uninjured, so are you. But you are going to be the easier one to kill, because you've got slightly less armor. But you don't have a shield anymore, so... Let's try bypassing the armor by puncturing. Who did that hit? Ah. Didn't do much damage though, that's good. Oh, that was annoying that that missed from that edge. Oh, damn it. Bertolf got killed. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, taking out his shield. see a nice color like that. Okay. Come on, we've got to finish this guy. Thank you. All starting to get majorly fatigued. Terrible shot. Absolutely abysmal. The gods for that. Switch back to the bow. Try and get up to there. Come in there. Run away, you coward. Yeah, move you around this way. Don't think I'm going to have a good shot from up here, but we'll see. You, if you come in there, you can quick shot. Let's get rid of this shield. There we go. Come in there and take a quick shot. There we go. And one more. No, we missed. What about from there? No, you've only got a 9% chance, and there's too much chance you're going to hit one of us. So we won't bother about it. And we're done. What? Oh, because he's still running away. Let's end my round. Yeah. There we go, he escaped. Got a decent haul of weapons there. I'm not unhappy with that. But just a little annoyed we had to lose another man. So, how are we looking? Let's shift our injured guys to the back line for the moment, which means we have no front line. Which isn't ideal, but what have we got here? We've got a falchion and a short sword. I really think... No, you need the falchion, not the short sword. And we'll set all of this stuff to be repaired. You can keep the axe. I think I like the axe. That's quite good. Let's level up. Olaf is loyal. It's very good. So we're going to keep increasing his ranged skill, and then fatigue and hit points. The hardest thing here is deciding whether to take recover or fast adaptation. I'm going to take that. I've been taking recover a lot lately and then not using it. So I might take fast adaptation for my archers. And you're going to get very good now. Fatigue and initiative for you. And then our frontline guy, one of our originals. So we did lose the other original, didn't we? Yes, we've only got Rabin the Older and Edgenar. So the other guy was our original. Where were we? Here. Perks. Yeah, I'm going to go with fast adaptation for everybody at the moment, I think. Let's get you over 60 for that. And then... yeah, I think both of those is a good idea. Health and fatigue. And then finally, Ragnar. You can get fast adaptation. And... have all of that as well. So... axe, falchion... yeah, maybe rather than an axe, maybe we'll give you the short sword. Yeah. Not as effective against armor, but has less fatigue. And then we might give that axe to you. You've got a cleaver. Might give you a cleaver instead of that. And... I don't want to give you the bludgeon, so let's just leave it like that. We've also got... what's that? 70. You're 90, 80, 70. There we go. And that's 55. Who was our really good archer? This guy. Right, I'm going to take a really quick 2-minute break, guys. I shall be right back. Okay, we are back. And yes, I did wash my hands. Right, we're going back to town to get paid. We're out of tools. We're low on food. Ammunition's doing nah, but I'd like it to be better. I really wish we were getting paid a little more than that for this, but yeah. So, is there anything we want to sell? I really don't want to keep the pickaxe. Sure, it's a nice weapon. It's 150% effective against armor. So if you want to break through armor, the pickaxe, the military pick, they're great for that. But huge amounts of fatigue when you use it. And I don't like spears, and the knives are alright because they don't have fatigue on them, but... And the bludgeon, yeah, it's a bit heavy on the fatigue as well. I'm going to keep that thick tunic just in case we hire someone else and they don't have any armor at the moment. I mean, I'd like to hire somebody else. That's really expensive for tools. I'd like to find them cheaper than that somewhere. We've got 3 days worth of food. Oh, that's... I guess I'm used to playing with a larger group. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see who's for hire. We are low on... Well, it would be good to have another frontline fighter, but ultimately we want to get to the 12 people, so we've got to get... What's that? 2 more archers and 3 more fighters. Not today. We don't have enough money for that. He's already got a knife, but what do we got? We've got a peddler. We've got a vagabond. We've got a tailor. We've got another tailor. We've got a caravan hand. We've got a gambler. I don't think I've seen the gambler before. Let's take a chance. Let's hire the gambler. That's decent melee stat. I mean, it's not perfect. You give him the shield which isn't broken. And maybe give him that axe. And we'll sell his... No, that's not what I wanted. We'll sell his tunic for 8 gold. He wants us to track down some brigands because they made a pass on a wealthy man's daughter. Okay. Public execution, people. Yeah. We need to make sure that our new recruit grows the proper facial hair. There we go. And look, let's have a drink in the tavern just to make sure everyone's spirits are nice and high. Let's go and see what's involved. Keep away from those things. They are death incarnate. See how we do. Some brigand thugs. 4 to 6, isn't it? You've got... No. Yes. Lone is 1, couple of course is 2, few is 3, and then you've got some, which is 4 to 6. That means it'll be 6, but hopefully it might not be. Yep, it's 6, 2, 4, 6. Let's see. Lightly armored, but with a buckler. Reasonably armored. Pathetically lightly armored. Lightly armored with a shield. Nah, no helmet though. His helmet's the best armor that he's got. Okay, let's get this bow guy up here. And then we'll take a quick shot at that guy. Miss him, but still hit this guy and damage his armor a little bit. That's acceptable. That felt like it was close. Must have had to roll 39 or less, and he rolled... yeah, 57. Yeah, I'm going to move forward and take this guy. Here we go. Nice hit. I love that little animation and everything. I think this is... it's a very... well, yeah. I like it. Who else? We've got this guy here. Okay, so he hit his shield. The only thing you don't see... this little pop-up that you see here is a mod. You don't normally see that. It gives you the same information you see when you look at your own characters, but it doesn't tell you the state of their shield. That's the only thing you don't ever actually know. This guy can throw, but that's the limit of his range for his spear, his javelins. So we're going to instead just shield wall it up and wait. No one's going to get close to us yet. I should have waited. Yeah, let's move forward. Okay, couldn't go any further than that. There we go. Nice hit. Right, so... damn shields. This guy first, because he's got no helmet. Neither do I. Okay, let's do this the proper way. Move forward and then you can get shot without any penalties. And if you move forward to there, you can take any of these guys. Let's find that guy down. There we go, that was nice. And that's a good hit as well. Let's try and take on that ship. Yeah, almost destroyed it. Move forward, snap. Well, didn't have much of a chance, but hit the shield anyway. There we go. That's the first time I've seen an arrow knock someone back like that. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. It was nice. That's what I like to see. Punch through. Show him who's boss. because he went after the head, I betcha. Used bash. I think bash is the one where it hits you around the head. I can't remember. Very nice. Cleaning up those guys very well. If I move that archer to there, he can get a snapshot off. Surprised he's not running, really. And then let's switch to the falchion. And then run them down. We're not going to let him get away. No, but if I go to there, I can then done, and we get them all. Oh, good. Molt didn't die. He's in a bad way. Let me see. Fractured ribs, and he's now got a missing eye. Nothing super. I mean, the crowns are nice, but the rest of the loot's just sort of. Yeah, first wipes don't take that long. They really don't. Oh, a prisoner. Explains he was kidnapped, travelling. Yeah, might as well join us. Where are we doing? We're going back to there. But yes, we need to find a weapon for him. He claims he's good with all weapons, but he's not really. At the moment, he's going to sort of be in the front line, but I'm going to put him in the back. We do have a level on Sigbold. So you can have fast adaptation and... You were the miller, eh? Right. Gonna drop... Well, here's the thing. I really shouldn't be dropping any of those guys back from the front line, but... Injured the way they are, they're not going to be much good to me. Got to keep an eye out for those ghouls. Hopefully they don't come back while I'm... Let's rest. That will help all of my injured guys that much quicker. Okay. Wish there was a temple nearby. I can't remember where the last temple was, if there was even one in this game that I've seen yet. But I really need one. And I need these tools, so I'm going to take them, even though they're super expensive. Food, we're only on food for 2 days. That is ridiculously expensive for bread. That grain isn't much better, but we'll take it. Wish I could afford those javelins. We don't have armor for that guy that just joined us, do we? So we need some form of armor. So... let's take that off and give that to him. And then let's buy that. And give that to you. our best archer, and you really should be better protected than that. That's why we do that swap, which might not be a huge difference, but it might be the difference between life and death, so we don't know. Let's do that as a backup weapon. You got a backup weapon, you got a backup weapon, you got a backup weapon. You're in the front line, you need a helmet. Let's sell that, and get rid of that. And the best we can do for a helmet for you is to buy a hat, which we'll give to somebody else, and give you... Oh god, and you need a hat too. Not a lot of options. See what this other mission is. Hopefully it's another caravan mission and we can get out of here and find somewhere that's a little bit better. Hunt down some foul beasts. Oh god, what's it worth to you? 440. No, I don't want to do that one. So, where to go from here? Through all those tools pretty damn quick. Hopefully it's repaired most of our gear though. So there is a contract. Oh god, nothing in the marketplace. I'm really tempted to take those javelins though, but I think I need to take food instead. Let's get this mission. Vagabond steal his rare coin collection. 320 crowns. Need the money. Need the money. Do, 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 do. Come on, where are they? Gonna take a chance. Thieves. 7 of them. Well, it's night time, so we're gonna make camp. And they've run off. Let's go after them. Where are they going? Dawn, good. 9 of us against 7 thieves. Better remember to put everybody back up to the line. Just brigand thugs. Okay. Can you take out this really lightly armored guy on the end, please? What about you? You can't reach him. So what we've got? Total of 70. That one. I'm going to move forward so that I can keep the high ground here. He's taken that high ground, but that's alright because he is going to be the first to die. Well, if my archers can Ooh, you thought you'd be smart and jump up there, did you? I tell you right now, I'm going to regret it. Trying to flank around to the archers. That's fine. As soon as we kill this guy, we'll kill you as well. Oh, we can't kill him now because he's too blocked in. That's alright. We'll just kill you instead. Oops, I just missed someone who could have actually done something. Yep, good. He's almost dead. Finish him. And take this one. Beautiful. Must have been a headshot. Not that I'm complaining. And that was a decent hit through his armor as well. Let's that guy. There we go. Very nice. You've got a shield, so we're going to destroy that. Switch to our backup dagger and try and bypass your armor. Good, did a bit of damage there. You are probably most effective coming back here and teaching this guy to leave our archers alone. And then we'll stun you. And then kill you. And kill you. Ah, we got that guy up there. Let's come to here. And... Oops, didn't want to do that. Not that you've got a decent shot on anyone at the moment. We'll probably just wait the rest of our turn. Let's get up here and teach that guy to respect my authority, as it were. You can go back to your bow. This is the only guy left, isn't it? It is. None of us have got decent shots. You still have to switch to your falchion, and if I move you there, you're not going to get a swing, but you are going to help surround him, and that's a good thing. And he's dead. Beautiful, and we got 3 levels up, and no one died. And some more weapons. A couple more short swords, that's very nice. Give those to the archers. Some spare shields, because you always go through shields. And where have we got to go? Back here. Let's have a look. So, you got a level. And so we'll give you that. That, and that. There we go. And, ooh, second level here, so we'll give you Executioner. And then that, give you that. There we go. I wanted to check gear as well, didn't I? Let's see. None of us lost any of our shields, so hopefully we can repair them once we get some more tools. Is anyone's shield really foobarred? Yours is at 95, but we don't have anything better, so that's fine. What weapons has everybody got? I'm not sure I like... I mean, sure, the wooden flail is nice, but it just does a little bit more fatigue than I would like. No, we'll live with it. Give you a short sword. Give you a short sword. I think a cleaver. I think it just works better than for the archers anyway, as their backup. Right. Very nice. Very nice. Armor and a Fletcher in town. Anyone decent? We got a thief, we got a farmhand, and we got a beggar. Do we need any more people? We want another archer, really, but we could take another fighter. Thinking about... Oh, but look at the 12 gold a day. That's... No, I'm not doing that. But I don't want a beggar. Because their health is often crap. Look, he's got a nice healthy moustache, so getting him to have the correct friendly mutton chop is no big deal, so I think we will hire him. We'll give him a break and we'll see what he's like. Worst come to worst, he's cannon fodder. Yeah, he's got pretty low health, although not much lower than some people's, so I can't complain actually. He's going to have really good stamina, you know, he's going to have high fatigue. Let's give him that and that for the moment. Let's see, is there some cheapish something that we can use for armor? Leather tunic. We can swap that out for somebody else. I think I spent more on that than I really wanted to, but that's alright. 76 for a 40% bow. No, don't touch it, Tony. Leave it. Ooh, that's a good price for tools. I wish there was more than just the one of them. And that is a good price for ammunition. We need that too. We're getting low. We've got 3 days worth of food. Let's just make sure we get this guy armored up. Who has... You've got the best armor of any of the guys in the back line. So let's swap that out. And that is probably crap compared to... Yeah, well, not crap, but that's not as good. So there's that. Oh, I didn't look for any headgear for him. He's going to need headgear or he's going to get headshotted. So we'll take that. And we'll put that in here. Position so he's visible when we're walking around. Let's sell that. Sell that and that and that. And just go back here and quickly set that to be repaired. Should be good. Okay, there's no more missions in this town. So let's gruff and heap. Ooh, find an abandoned wagon with more tools. Not gonna complain about that. because I know. Okay, tryout. Conman's asking about tryout. In the base game, tryout tells you what is it? What perks he has. So if we have a look at where is it? This guy here was the one we just hired, right? So he is a refugee. No, where was the beggar? Was he the beggar? I thought he was a beggar, not a refugee. No, this was the beggar. Okay, so he's a beggar, but then this is the trait that he has. He is superstitious. So when you do tryout, you spend that amount of money and it tells you what that is, but nothing else. There is a mod that I recommend you download which gives you more information, and what it will do is show you which of these which items he has stars in, because those are the things that he can raise up quicker, right? So his fatigue is going to increase quicker, his melee defense is going to increase quicker, and his initiative is going to increase. So I don't know whether it's that is going to increase quicker, or whether it's that is something that he gets more experience for, or whatever. But that the more stars you have in one of those, the better it is ultimately. And yeah, I try and level some of those things up most of the time on characters. And ideally, if I want a ranged character, for example, I want them to have stars in that if possible. So like this guy here, like Elmer, or like Raven the Older. So yeah, if you get the mod, and I can't remember what it's called, but there's a mod that I've downloaded which allows you to see what the stars are as well as any traits. So this guy here actually has two traits. He's a brute and he's a bleeder, which is a negative trait, right? So that's a bad thing. So the idea is you use tryout to see if they've got any positive or negative attributes. Having said that, there's actually very few attributes except for things like bleeder, but there's only like 2 or 3 of those attributes that are really negative and really bad. So I don't use tryout very often, but sometimes I will. And if you get the tryout mod, it changes the cost of the tryout. The tryout then becomes a percentage of what the base cost of the person is. So yeah, that's the tryout mechanic, as far as I know it. I think there might be more information on a wiki or something, but that's my understanding of it at this point. So yeah, I don't use it a lot, but every now and then I will use it. But I then feel like if I've used it, and I look at the character and I go, yeah, it looks alright, I then buy them anyway. I've never not bought anyone. The high cost of the game are you talking about, or are you talking about something in the game? Oh, the high cost of tryout in the game. Yeah, it's a mechanic which very few people in the base game use, from what I understand. From the few people that I have seen play this online, almost no one uses it. If they put the mod with it, they then do sometimes, but I'm even finding that a lot of the time I'll take a chance. Big deal. Okay, Grafenhaven looks like a very nice place. So for a start, I'm going to be able to heal Ragnar. Hang on, how much? I don't have the money to do all this, but he's been stabbed in the guts and he's got fractured ribs. We have almost no money left, so we've got to take a high-paying contract. Okay, so this is a delivery mission. Only 300... Forget it, I need more money than that for a delivery mission. Guard a caravan, that's what I'm talking about. 600 gold and 25 head for anyone we have to kill. Definitely 10 crowns per head, sorry. Oh, set that. Let's go. I really don't have the money to spend on anything here. But I'm curious. Yeah, they got some decent stuff. Their supplies are expensive, though. I'm just wondering about coming back here. And they've got the harbour, and they've got a tavern, and they've got a barber. So better make sure that any new recruits have got the necessary facial hair. And Dita, you need to get the right beard going. There we go. And Eberhard the Dirty. Well, you're not going to be dirty anymore. You've got a beard and a haircut now. There we go. And look, because you're dirty, you might have lice. So let's just, let's go the bald head, shall we? Just get rid of all of that hair. We're willing to leave the mutton chops and moustache because that's the way we roll. But let's get rid of the rest. So there we go. And we're off on the caravan duty. I love caravan missions. You so seldom get attacked. Now you watch me get attacked. Where are we going? Olderstollen. Oh, it's only there. It's not that far away. But I'm going to run out of money by the time I get there to pay my guys, but that's okay. I'd love to get a couple of more decent... What is that? Oh, barracks. I need a couple of more decent convoy missions, caravan missions like this. But I also need to think about... Oh, thank God for that. Just missed those ghouls. Yeah, so I'm going to have to think about ending the stream soon. Oh, walking, feel a tug on your sleeve as a child. How about swords? Oh, that's right then. Someone help the kid out. Let's see what happens. Oh, there you go. The kid helped us by fixing some of our weapons. I don't know what he actually did. Let's see. Is there anything noticeable? Well, we don't have any repairs to be done on this, but everyone's a little bit upset at the moment. Probably because we didn't pay them on time. There is a tavern though, so let's try and get people a little bit happier. How did that go? Well, see, he's dissatisfied, probably because he lost an eye. He did not get paid. Yeah, that's the reason why he was dissatisfied. Yeah, I'm doing my best, mate, alright? I'm doing my best. Weaponsmith. I really can't afford anything here, but I probably need to get at least a little bit more food. What's decently priced? Oh god, everything's expensive. The grains are reasonably cheap for what it's worth. But I'm taking the grains. Disappearing villages, so that's what the mission's going to be about. We have a killer on the run, another killer on the run, and a thief. Man, this town, what's this town? Oh. Adlerstollen? Yeah, I'll tell you about Stolen. 2 killers on the run and a thief are the only people to hire in the town. That's terrible. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this stream here. This has been a couple of hours. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you. I've had pretty consistent viewership tonight, which is very good. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and this stream will be up on YouTube, this VOD. So I hope anyone who's seeing this afterwards enjoyed it as well. We had a bad start early, but we're going all right with this run at the moment. So thank you for joining me, and I shall see you all later. Well, let's just leave there and there. Save and quit. So thanks for joining me. Have a good time. See you later.